Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely Thursday morning. Today, I would like to discuss the garbage product of the week. This one is most certainly deserving of it. It is a cloud product, and it is a baby monitor. For those of you who don't understand how a baby monitor works, if you wear Eau de Toilette cologne, you will have lots of sex. And if you have lots of sex without wearing a condom, you will most likely end up with what is called a little Joel. And if you have a little Joel, you're going to have to know when he's waking up, when he's crying versus when he's sleeping. And for that, you will use a baby monitor, which is a two-way walkie-talkie. One you put in the room with the little Joel. Again, you were doing the right thing. You wouldn't have a little Joel. But if you didn't do the right thing and you have a little Joel, you put the baby monitor in the room with the little Joel. And on the other end, you have the listening end where you can hear if he's crying. Nowadays, we have more than just normal baby monitors. We have baby monitors that have all types of technical features and functionality. So you can buy baby monitors that have things like sleep and health analysis, live breathing waveform, various notifications and alerts, sounds and lullabies, cloud storage, wellness trends, and all this other type of crap. And these baby monitors that have all these features can cost upwards of $400. However, if you buy a cloud version of it, what that means, like with most cloud products nowadays, cloud is not a feature. It's actually an anti-feature. When you buy something and it says that it is cloud activated, that it has cloud features, what that actually means is that that device phones home and connects to the internet regularly. And anything that phones home and connects to the internet regularly has the ability to be remotely disabled, to have its price change later, or to just stop working entirely for no good reason. The only times that a cloud product can truly be considered a product you own is A, if you're allowed to self-manage your own instance, and B, if it's open source, so that you have the ability to do whatever you want with that product if the company who made it decides they need more money, so they're just going to milk you a little bit, or if that company goes belly up. This email comes from a viewer on August 18th. My apologies for the late response. I haven't had time to get to this until recently. This says, first off, want to say I'm a longtime follower. Thank you for the content you put out over the years. I feel like it helps my personal sanity knowing I'm not the only one in living in some of these nightmares. I wanted to forward you this notification I got from Miku. We paid $400 for this amazing camera. Well, at least it's supposed to be amazing. First thing we notice is that it absolutely destroys our phones and starts sending alerts that aren't accurate. And I had a nightmare of an experience with their support team trying to actually get assistance, but they just deflect everything and don't fix anything. As a result, I canceled my Pro subscription and I just used the features that were included with the expensive device. Fast forward a few months later, and all of their devices started freezing and hanging because of a bad software update they pushed. I was lucky to not install that update personally, so I was less affected. Now they're having to declare bankruptcy over all these issues, and as a result, they're going to have to start charging a monthly subscription fee for features of a device that is physically installed in my house, and that their customer service team has previously argued are directly on the device and not in the cloud or on my phone, which I had accused them of due to delays and inaccurate details on a lot of their alerts. Yet another in a long series of companies trying to have their customers subsidize their own bad decisions. And then when you take a look at this post over here, my $400 baby monitor has locked previously free features behind a monthly subscription. So all of these features that you used to be able to get with the device as a way of thank you, you gave us $400 for this, so we're going to give you these features in return, are now going to require that you pay $10 a month. That includes live HD video and audio for local and remote access, two-way talk, live breathing waveforms, sleep and health analysis, environmental analytics, various notifications and alerts, sounds and lullabies, 3 days of video storage, Care Plus access, wellness trends, tips from medical and sleep experts, and it just goes on and on. And the real lesson to learn here, and the thing that I think really needs to be driven home as much as humanly possible, is that if you are purchasing anything that connects to the internet, that advertises that it has certain features, assume that any one of those features can be taken away from that device if you see the word cloud anywhere on the box or in the marketing materials. Never assume that the word cloud actually means that the device is better than if it doesn't have that. I think consumers see that and they assume that means I get more stuff, I get more features, I get apps, I get updates. No, you don't. What you get is a company having the ability to reach into your device and take back what it is that you paid for. Unless the device that you are purchasing advertises that you can self-manage your own instance and that the software is open source, you don't actually own it. You gave them $400 for a license to rent it until they decide to sell the company to somebody else, in which case you now have to pay a subscription fee for the exact thing that you already paid for. This is going to continue to be an issue for two reasons. The first is that I don't think your average ordinary consumer recognizes that cloud is not a feature, but rather an anti-feature. It is a con, not a pro. And the second is that consumer protection law in the United States is a laughingstock and a joke. It does nothing to cut against this. The company that purchased this, again, they're never going to be told that you're not allowed to do this. I guarantee you they will hear nothing from any consumer protection agency in the United States because they are fundamentally toothless and don't actually care. The best thing that we can do as consumers is educate our friends and family members so that they know if they choose to buy a device that says it is cloud connected, they understand the risks involved. And to be clear, I'm not going to insult you, I'm not going to belittle you or demean you for choosing to purchase a cloud device. You do you, I do me. Sometimes I buy this stuff as well, but I understand the risks. I know what I'm getting, and a lot of the times I just try to go out of my way to not buy any of this shit to begin with, because if it connects to the internet, that means they have the ability to take away what you bought and paid for. Any of this crap that gets advertised as cloud and smart is often anything but. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.